Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be one that you guys have been requesting for such a long time, and I feel kind of bad not having done this earlier. Better sooner than later, right? I am finally gonna be doing a full review and first impression of the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. I actually ordered it as soon as it came out, so that I still haven't done a review is just kind of crazy, but it also comes to tell that the craziness in the world kind of takes up all of your energy and all of your space in your mind. But finally, we're gonna be doing it, guys. No more talk about all the craziness in the world, but let's talk about this crazy bad boy. First of all, packaging is so freaking stunning. I'm gonna do some close-ups as well so you can see it up close. But the packaging has got this velour detail and it's purple. It's a really beautiful dark purple. And it's just so different from any other makeup palette that I've ever seen before. The funny thing is, actually, my dad, he came to visit me, and when he saw this, he was like, oh, it's a new jewelry or whatever. I was just like, no, it's a makeup palette. So to other people who don't know makeup, obviously it looks really luxurious as well. It feels really heavy and luxurious too. And it almost looks like a jewelry box, something like that. The packaging is just so freaking gorgeous. I must say A+ for that. Ta-da! There you go. There are all of the beautiful colors. To me personally, these are some very out there colors, and they're probably colors that I normally wouldn't go for, because if you know me, I'm a very warm tone kind of gal. I love me in my glam makeups and so on that are not too colorful, whereas this one is very colorful, very lilac purple, red, and just very different colors. But as you also know with me, I love playing with colors, so obviously we're gonna play around with these different colors today. I'm not sure which colors I'm gonna be using, but I'm gonna be trying to use as many of them as possible. There are 18 shades in this palette and a huge as mirror up here, as you can see, and there are both some matte, some shimmers, and some more glittery ones like these ones, for example. And I love the names of them as well. Like, we've got Royal Pain and we've got the Executioner. We've got so many really cool names. And when we're talking attention to detail, when you get up close, you can see that all the different colors or shades, they've got different like imprints in them. There's a star, there's a snake, there's a crown, different stuff. It is just so cool, and I must say the attention to detail is on point with this one. I'm just so happy about it. I mean, just the entire look of this palette is just to die for. Just the overall feel so far is very luxurious. It feels very high-end, and I can't wait to play with the colors. And one thing that I also think is important to mention is that this is vegan and cruelty-free. Well done, Jeffree. But before applying it on my eyes, let's apply it on my arm and see how well it performs when it comes to the payoff and when we're swatching it. That was all the swatches, guys, and now let's put it to the test and put it on my eyeballs. Not my eyeballs, but my eyelids. We're not that crazy. I've just zoomed you in a tiny bit so you can see my eyelids a bit better, but as you know with me, I always like to start out with blending something in the crease, and I think for that I'm gonna be using Monarchy right there, which is a nice, I would say, very cool tone brown, beigey brown, and I just apply that in my crease area. This is of course a matte, and it really looks good. And as far as I can see, it is a bit powdery, but there's not too much fallout when you touch it. I gotta say, it blends super well. It is so easy to blend in. It doesn't look creasy or weird in any way. It's a very soft matte, if you get what I mean. I just really like it. So I think in my crease, once again, I'm gonna be mixing Vivid Mood right there and Blood Queen. And once again, both of them are mattes. I feel like some shades can be extremely pigmented, which I love, but they can also be extremely patchy. But that's definitely not the case with these. They blend like a dream. That was probably some of the easiest blending work I've ever done. To make the outer corner a bit more intense, I'm gonna be using the one called Dungeon over there, which is a really dark aubergine color. And for that, I'm gonna be using a smaller pointy blending brush. This one is from Zoeva. This is called Luxe Petite Crease. This one is super, super dark. And I'm just placing it in my outer corners. Once again, it is a matte, and so far I'd still say that it blends like a freaking dream. The matte shades in this palette are impeccable so far. Okay, I feel like we've got a lot of depth right now, especially in the outer corner, and now I feel like that I want to do a small cut crease and then apply some glittery thing here on my eyelid, because I think that would look really, really good. And of course, I'm gonna be using my Jeffree Star concealer to do the cut crease. Cut crease has been done. It is so easy to do cut crease with that concealer. It's amazing. Now I feel like that I want to go for the Take the Crown color up there and maybe mix it with Executioner out there in my outer corner. I hope that you can see that there's a bit more fallout with the glittery shades, which is pretty normal, but still annoying.
The fallout is annoying.
So I think this looks pretty good. Now I'm just gonna be applying something underneath the eyes. And I think for that, I'm just gonna be using Blood Queen once again, and then also Dungeon and maybe a bit of Scandal Water. I'm just gonna be using the Glide On 24/7 eye pencil from Urban Decay in the color Rockstar in my waterline. And before adding lashes and mascara, all that jazz, I'm gonna be doing a glitter liner because I feel like that could look really, really pretty. And I'm gonna be using the NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Goals in the color Diamond Dust. And of course, I'm gonna be using my own lashes with Duff lashes. These are the ones called Somi, my favorites. I mean, they're just, obviously I created them, so of course they're my favorites, but they're just amazing for all looks. Okay guys, so here is the finished eye makeup look when you see it a bit from a distance, and I really do like it. I think it all came together really, really well. And I must say, I am so impressed with the colors and the way that they were working together as well. I mean, I know he's gotten so many not so nice comments about this palette not being purple enough because it is supposed to be the purple Bloodlust palette. Of course, there are some other shades in here like a red and a dark green and stuff like that, but overall, I really do feel like this is different hues of purple and lilacs, and I do like that. I think it's a really nice palette. If you love your lilacs and your lavender and your purples, I definitely think it's worth it. So to sum up all of the positives about this palette, I loved all of the mattes. They were so easy to work with. They worked like a dream. They blended like a dream. I have no bad things to say about them whatsoever. The pressed pigments that I applied here on my eyelid, I really, really like that one, the Take the Crown. I think that's the name of it. That was really pretty. So freaking pigmented, really, really nice. And it had a really nice payoff as well. A tiny bit of a fallout, but not too bad. But when talking about the metallics, I don't think they were the best. They weren't bad, but they weren't the best either. I felt like there was so much fallout. You can still see a tiny bit of darkness right here from the really like ultra black one that I used with the purple speckles in there. It was not my favorite, and I feel like that because the purple speckles were in there, the dark shade didn't really pay off as nicely. I mean, it didn't really apply that well. So that's probably the only texture in here that I didn't really like that much. All in all, I must say most of the shades that I used were incredible, and I can't wait to work some more with this palette. I really like that one up there, the Sworn Enemy color is so cool, and also the color Vile Serpent right there, which is kind of like a snaky color. I think that would look so cool with my eye color as well. So all in all, really, really like this palette. I can highly recommend it. I love, once again, that it comes with a huge ass mirror. Hello there. I think this is a limited edition, so honestly, I don't know if you can still get your hands on it, but if you can, definitely do. It is so worth the money. I will try to leave a link in the description box for you guys. From 1 to 10, it would be an 8 or a 9 for sure. The only thing, as I said, that I can really put my finger on is the metallic in here, which is not the best. Okie dokie guys, so that was all for my first impression / review of the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, and as I said, it is an 8 or a 9 out of 10 stars for me. So well done, Jeffree. I am really, really happy. I love the look as well. Even though I'm not that much into purples, I actually really love this one. I think it's really pretty. Some really nice purples, some very wearable purples as well. So can highly recommend the palette. And if you enjoyed this video and this first impression and review, please give the video a huge thumbs up. That means the world to me. It makes such a big difference to me. Also follow me and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on TikTok and also my Instagram, of course. That would make me so, so happy. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and remember, I love you all to the moon and back and everywhere else. Mwah!